Today, one of the nation's leading voices on artificial intelligence is set to testify before Congress for the first time as lawmakers look to regulate the rapidly evolving technology. Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI, and his company's ChatGPT software has become wildly popular for its ability to answer questions quickly on a wide range of topics. It has even attracted tech giants like Microsoft, which is now integrating the software for its Bing search engine. CNBC's Andrew Sorkin sat down with the head of Microsoft to discuss the future of AI.
How is this going to change education and the idea of what people, the next generation, are going to have to know, need to know?
What if an AI tutor could engage a student and really help them get the concepts?
Right.
Because if you think about it, right, education today is sort of intimidating. Critical thinking will still be very much
right.
what humans do. But I think that there is an opportunity for us to retool ourselves with new tools. Kids should do all the things that now allow us to do with this augmented tool. And things like critical reasoning, being able to be more creative with the machine, to be able to sort of not be afraid of learning new things.
And Andrew Sorkin joins us now with more on that interview and what type of impact AI could have. I mean, this is so timely. It feels like there's this inflection point happening where you have leading voices in the industry, people who used to be the inventors of AI saying, whoa, 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 let's pause a minute. This is going too far, too fast. And then you have companies that are incentivized to use AI for profit. Where do you find that line?
Look, I think we are. So Bill Gates is now saying this is the most transformational thing he has seen literally basically since he started in the business, which is kind of unbelievable. On the other end of it, yes, there's so many people saying slow down, but the train, for better or worse, I think the train is leaving the station. And the question is, what kind of guardrails can you put around it? And that is the fundamental question that's going to be asked today. And the sad part is it's unclear whether you can get those guardrails around it fast enough or ever.
Well, let's talk about the guardrails for a second. There'll be a congressional hearing. They'll talk about it. We often hear about these hearings. Nothing usually happens at the end of it. So can big companies like these, Microsoft, whatever, police themselves if that's what it's going to have to be?
The good news is actually that Microsoft and Google, Alphabet, have actually policed their tools to some degree, meaning if you ask it certain questions, it will not answer in certain ways. They are trying to prevent it from being racist, for example, or saying things that are completely and utterly wrong. Having said that, and by the way, there was a time when some of this stuff first came out where those kind of things would happen. So they're trying to do that, but it's not just to worry about the big one, the big, large language models by the big names we know. It's actually everybody else. There's all sorts of other models that are being developed that are not going to be controlled. And the other piece is some of the engineers cannot fully explain how these things even work. They do this thing called hallucinating. Have you heard about that?
No. What is that?
Literally, if you can write a question to it, and it occasionally will start to hallucinate and will write stuff that it just doesn't make sense. And so, but that's the point. The point is that the technology, the way it's set up, it's not there yet. And so that's the real question of how
it's like
how
they've opened the gates, unleashed this wild animal, and have no idea what it can do, where it will
Having said that, there's parts of it that are breathtaking. I mean, I've now seen demos that are truly breathtaking.
What?
I mean, there are things you could say, here's a book, compare and contrast it, tell it, and the writing is, is well done. I mean, there are things that this is going to do that are going to unleash great things, but there's a lot of things that are going to make us very uncomfortable.
I talked to a college student who already said it's writing all of his papers.
Well, that is the problem. That's something we're worried about a lot.
It's also, is it reasonable to expect that lawmakers can regulate something that they don't fully understand?
I think you hit it on the nose, because the truth is, by the way, if the engineers can't fully understand exactly where things are, how's the government?
All right. Thank you.
Wow, we always learn something when you're here.
Yes, fascinating.
Special edition with Andrew Sorkin airs tonight, 10:30 on NBC News Now. You can also get it on demand on Peacock. Really important and timely conversation. Andrew, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.